My sunglasses went. What's up, everybody? It's yours truly, Mr. Lange. Team Wash Life. How we doing? So what's up, Mikey? What up? Anyone who's in here, say what's up. I'm gonna give you a shout out. Big Bad John. Jamal Brooks. What up, man? Jose, what's up? Rusty Lasker. What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing, man? So, Coach Lange. Daniel P. What's up, Daniel? So, how's everybody doing? Andrew Mills. Oh, Chuchi Frito in the building. What's up, bro? Hit me up on Snap. What's up, Brad? What's up, Carlos? All right. So, hey, who in here is on the Team Wash Life Facebook group? And if you are, did you see the review that I posted? We got a review yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago. Did anyone, I know, I actually had a barber appointment Monday, and didn't work out. I guess the planets are in retrograde, man. Well, what the hell? That was crazy. The lighting was so good, you could see this giant hair stuck to me. I wonder where that came from. Yeah, I'm doing a bunch of interviews. Dude, I'm finally getting candidates for hiring, like my job, the job postings. It was crazy. And during the Corona thing, the total quarantine lockdown thing, I'd never seen this before. It was so weird to the point where I thought I was doing something wrong as far as posting the job and stuff, but I didn't get zero candidates interested in working. And like last year, I had the same post, I had like 95 candidates, and posted it again once we're in phase 3 in Illinois. So the beginning of this month, I posted again, and we got like almost 50 candidates now. So that's awesome. Doing another wave of interviews starting tomorrow, Friday, and even Saturday. I got interviews scheduled. Jose. No, I don't know where that came from. Might have been my long ass hair. Who knows? It's ridiculous. I'm doing the interviews on Zoom though, so I wanted to bring that up because that might be a good option for you guys who don't have a shop. You know, you obviously don't want to do interviews at your house. I mean, you could, why not? But sometimes it's hard to like knock out a bunch of interviews if you don't really have like an office or an interview room or whatever. You know, I mean, I guess you could like meet people at Starbucks, or there's nothing wrong with that. But why not do an interview on Zoom? You don't even have to physically interact with these people. If it turns out to be a bust, on to the next. But I'm going to be doing these interviews off Zoom. Everybody has at least a smartphone. You know, usually people have a laptop or a computer, but everyone has at least a smartphone. So you can do the meetings on a smartphone, right? And that's how we're going to do it. That's how we're going to do it. And I don't even have that, I'm not even that booked out or anything. You know, right? We only got 2 guys. So we can only run 1 vehicle at a time. I mean, I guess we could do 2, but we're doing 2-man crews. I wouldn't feel comfortable sending out a 1-man crew unless it was a super little easy job. So 2-man crew, and we're only able to run 1 vehicle at a time, and it's very production. It's not as effective production wise, because basically what's been happening with us is the pickup truck is rigged specifically for exterior window cleaning, right? Because we got the pure water set up on that. And then the van is set up specifically for power washing and gutter cleaning, because we use the power washer to clean gutters. So we're having to do power washing and gutter cleaning on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then exterior window cleaning or window cleaning on Tuesday and Thursday. That's what it's been turning into. And then if it's a client who has house washing and window cleaning, hold on one second. Yeah? Hold on. You said, hold on. You said what?
The attachments?
They should be floating around. Remember that bag? I was like, any vacuum attachments you see, that's what it goes in. And there should be some in the closet too. Alright? I'll be down in a minute. Sorry about that, boys. I didn't tell anyone I was going live. I just was like, let me just do this real quick. Where was I? So yeah, we're not able to produce that much, and it sucks. It sucks. My guys are just. I mean, if I didn't have them, dude, I'd be really, really hurting right now. But we're doing good. But like with a 2-man crew running full time, we're really only able to do like 20K a month, that's good. That's awesome. But I've been around a little while. We got 2 vehicles. We got a great reputation. We should be doing way more than that. So anyway, real excited about getting some hires put together. We are going to do Christmas lights this year, just because we started super late. My first year was able to start in March. The year before that was like April, and this year it was really like pretty much May by the time we're able to really start doing stuff. We did do some stuff in April, but our first, like, when it finally felt like consistent, like, okay, we're doing this, we're flowing, it was May, you know? Or wait, maybe I'm tweaking. January, February, March, April, May. Yeah, May. It just sounds weird even saying it. So, what it is what it is. I'm sure everybody's not doing as great as they were hoping, over the winter, but 2020 got hit hard, man, with all this stuff. So we're just gonna find a way to run longer. Let me see the comments real quick, because I think someone asked a question. Zoom is the way to go. You got props for doing a site inspection of your crew. Yeah. Rusty, I did the site inspection, but the first thing I said to Devin was walking up to me as I walked out of my truck. I had my 4-year-old with me, and she wasn't feeling great, so she stayed home from daycare. And it was pretty much like right after I dropped my little one off at daycare, I pretty much swung by over there. So it was like 9:30 or 10. It probably was like 10 by the time I got over there. And I was wearing like a hoodie and I think this bandana and some like basketball shorts and my Huck boots, or not Huck, whatever this brand is, deck boots. I set it down. I was like, jeez, I look like a freaking bum. And I walked around real quick, hoping the homeowner didn't see me, but she did. I didn't talk to her or anything, but she saw it. But she's, it just shows homeowners, man, they're in that house, but they're peeking, they're watching, they're lurking. She saw me walk around. She saw me point out any missing spots, any spots they missed, which we'll never know, but there's a chance they probably would have got that themselves, because they're pretty good about doing walk-arounds when they're done to make sure they didn't miss anything. She noticed everything. I'm talking about the review that was left, for anyone who doesn't know. Oh, and then, but it's all good. I ended up tipping my guys $50 each. Once that review was left, I printed those reviews up. I had a little morning meeting with them. I tried to do like a little morning meeting almost every morning. It's not like super in depth and safety protocol, blah blah blah, but like it doesn't hurt to go over the job details. and mention anything that's worth mentioning. Um, anyway, the client was super happy. Let me wrap up the story about the review. Super happy, and one thing she said in there in the review was, Rusty, I'll answer your question in 1 minute. Whoops, I just had it pulled up, and of course I backed out of it. That's a bummer. Okay, here it is. And that this review will be used for the rest of the rest of Wally's lifespan. I seriously will read this review during training, when I'm as part of our training course, when we're training new guys, and I tell them they need to do this, this, and this. I will pull this out and I'll be like, this is the reason why you have to do this. This second paragraph says, I'm not going to read the whole thing. If you want to read it, you can join Team Wash Life on Facebook and read it. But the second little paragraph, it's 2 sentences, says, they did an awesome job, awesome in all caps. Our house looks new again and smells so clean. Crew had me inspect their work to make sure I was pleased with the job before they removed any protective coverings, moved furniture back, or packed up their equipment. We're very happy with the job performed and the polite crew who did the work. Very professional. Definitely recommend their services to anyone. 2 thumbs up and 5 stars. So, but that second paragraph is so important because when there's a little, I basically have a sheet that's it's bullet points. I think it's like 11 or 12 bullet points on what to do, and one of them says, offer to do, once you guys do a walk around and make sure everything looks good, offer to do a walk around with the client before you pack up a single thing, before you take off a piece of tape, before you pack up a ladder, before you do anything. Offer to walk around, to do the walk around with the client. And I tell them, you know, the client loves feeling like they're in the mix of a job site. They're part of it. They feel good being in there, and it makes them feel empowered of the situation. They know that they feel like you're only allowed to pack up once they say it's okay, type thing. So the first week when these guys started going on their own and I wasn't with them, we had a few issues, right? We were redoing jobs and having issues, and one thing that the guys needed to understand was, one of the issues was there was 2 jobs that they had done, and I went and checked both of them back to back, and they said the client, they called me and basically was saying, like, the client says everything looks awesome, they're really happy with what we touched up and what we did, and they're super ecstatic, they're super happy, and they really appreciate that we came back out. And I said, okay, well, does everything look good though? Like, I was like, I told him I'm still going to check it out, even though she said that. And I went out there and checked it out, and there was still corners that were cut. There was just angles that weren't hit. There was things that weren't clean. And so I had to get it. And then the second job, same thing. And then, so I pulled up with the van, because they were using the truck cleaning windows. I pulled up with the van, and I redid these spots. I took pictures, and I redid these spots. And I talked to the client after, and I said, hey, now it's done. You know, I know that you said everything was good, but there was some missed spots, and I wanted to get that right for you. And, thanks so much for your business. And you know what both of them said, both of those clients? They said, yeah, you know what, I noticed that too, but they're just such nice guys. I didn't want to annoy them. You know, I didn't want to make them unpack everything. And they also, the first one not so much, but the second client, made it very clear. He said this 3 or 4 times. He was like, you're not gonna like tell him that I was bitching about anything, right? Like, you're not gonna say it was me or whatever, right? Like, you're gonna tell him that you came out here and you weren't happy with things. It's like, yeah, absolutely. He's like, okay, because I don't want them to be mad at me. They're really good guys, you know. It's just I paid good money. I was like, and absolutely, we want it. We know. I promise you that we can do XYZ. We're gonna do XYZ and then some. So it's interesting to see that, because you basically have to explain to your guys that you're the professional, right? You're the one who's supposed to notice this stuff. It's not the client's job. And a lot of times clients will think stuff looks great and they'll miss it at first because they're just glancing over and they're trusting you that you already checked everything anyway. And then they're living there, and a week later they're like, oh my God, Look at that. They missed that whole corner over there. I'm like, would you look at that? So just because your client says everything looks good doesn't mean you're okay to go. You need to make it the best it can be, to the best of your abilities. Um, and you got to think about going to get a haircut. Think about getting a haircut. You get your haircut, and how's it look? They turn you around in the mirror, and you're like, but you're like, you see the pride in their eyes and the pride for what they do. You're like, it looks good. And you leave, and you're like, oh my God, they butched my hair. That's what barbers need to realize. Just because we say it's all right doesn't mean it's all right. Is this really what you think is okay? Why do I think it doesn't look good and you think it does? I'm never going to use you again. So, I don't know. What else do I want to talk about? We had an accident. That was Monday. That was the same day when I went and inspected that job, the lady with the review. Someone backed into our van. Oh, the planets are in retrograde. So my friend who's over right now, she's super into astrology and yada yada. She says the planets are in retrograde, which I'm like, yeah, I don't believe really all that stuff, that superstitious stuff. But she was saying, like, one thing that happens during this is people's cars start breaking, like everything starts breaking, stuff at your house, cars, things just go wrong. And the first day it was Devin's car, his ball joint, tie rod, something snapped. His tire like fell off his car while he was driving. It was like almost $800 to get everything fixed. He just got it fixed. I just brought him to the mechanics today to pick up his car, actually. Then the next day, someone backs into our van. We pull up to the first job, and they stopped in the street real quick. I think Devin looked at something. He was making sure it was the right address, and then he was going to pull in, turn around, whatever. And the neighbor coming the other way is backing up and backed right into our van, smushed the hubcap in. And then later that evening, Chris is changing the spark plugs on his car, and I guess a piece of porcelain or something fell in there. And he read somewhere, if you start the car, it should shoot it right out the exhaust. It should shoot it right out the cat. And that didn't happen. His engine literally just blew. It was done for. So it's like 3 cars in a row. Boom, boom, boom. Same with Chloe's car. Her car is screwed. So if anyone's having car issues, the planets are in retrograde. Yeah, absolutely. So, oh, Rusty, let's go to the window cleaning thing. How is your dollar window cleaning promo going? Are you getting upsell work from it? Rusty, that dollar window cleaning thing is probably the best decision I've made. I love that so many people hated that I was doing that. I got a lot of hate for that. I honestly did. And a lot of hate from some of the veterans. The guys who've been doing this a while, they're like, why would you do something so stupid? You're ruining the market. And I'm like, first of all, you don't even know the fine print behind it. But the perks of this is, for this dollar window cleaning thing, it's created me, I've actually gotten rid of basic, deluxe, premium, right? So we got the 3 packages, basic, deluxe, premium. That's what it seems like everybody does for window cleaning. Basic is exterior, deluxe is inside, outside, premium is inside, outside, clean out the tracks, sills, gears, and components of the window. Instead, I've itemized everything. Another thing with the dollar window cleaning thing, I made it clear with clients, it's a dollar a paint, exterior window cleaning, cheapest around. Why wouldn't you want to do it? Yada yada yada. My phone was blowing up because I sent out a voicemail bomb to all my customers. I mean, that first 2 or 3 days, my phone was just like nonstop. And I'd be on the phone and calls are coming in. It was bad, but I would basically tell them, like, yeah, it's $1 a pane, exterior window. We count every piece of glass. every pane of glass. We're not doing piecework, so you're not going to call us out there and, I said it nicer, of course, but you're not going to call us out there and, can you only do the second story windows that we can't reach? There's like 5 of them up there. We're good. No, we're going to do every single pane of glass. And that's that. You know, if you have small French panes, it's $1 a pane. If you have big picture windows, weird shapes, it's $1 a pane. And I would tell them, it's so cheap, we can't even come out to do an estimate for you, all right? So that's it. There's no fine print. It's $1 a pane. If you can count every pane of glass on your house, you'll have a very good idea how much it's going to cost you. Okay, and we'll go ahead and get it scheduled, and I tell them we get the final count on the day of service. So when we get out there, we'll count everything up, and we'll have the final invoice ready for them. Well, that kind of snowballed into, let's do that with everything. So we've itemized exterior window cleaning, so it's one service. Screen removal and reinstallation is one service. Screen cleaning is one service. Interior and exterior windows, so you don't want just the exterior, you want the insides and the outsides. That's a service. And tracks and sills. You want your tracks and sills cleaned out? That's a service too. Everything's itemized. So when someone wants a window cleaning estimate, I send them, an exterior window cleaning, the service exterior window cleaning. There's bullet points. There's the message in there explaining how we count, how we price, whatever. Exterior window cleaning, screen removal and reinstall, screen cleaning, inside, outside, tracks and sills. Description for every service and how it's charged and how much we charge for each service. And everything says final count done on the day of service. You can get this price by doing the count yourself. So I send out the estimates and people select, oh, that's cool. I want this, this, and this. I want exterior screen removal and screen cleaning, or you know what I mean? So it's awesome. What I'm getting at is we don't do window cleaning estimates anymore at all, period, the end. We don't do window cleaning estimates anymore. We send them the info. Hold on. Yeah, I'm getting off here right now. Hold on. I'm on the phone, Ava. I'll be out in 1 second. Honey, Daddy's on a work call. I'll be out in 1 second, okay? Just so you know, I've been outside with them all day. I actually let both the girls play hooky today because why not? Just one of those things. I didn't have to do too much today. So we've been partying all day. So yeah, anyway, we don't do window cleaning estimates anymore. If they're cool with the pricing, we schedule it and we'll get the final count on the day of service. And it's been pretty awesome. And it's not, I've made up my mind, it's not a special or a promo anymore. We're switching our whole business motto over to this. We're going to be known as the guys with the $1 window cleaning, for $1 exterior window cleaning. And I don't know if you guys know anything about customer acquisition costs and stuff. I don't know my exact numbers, right? But some of these guys take the time and really, really track their numbers, and it's really good. You can really scale a business when you start getting more into this stuff. But basically, from my understanding, is for customer acquisition cost, how you would find that is basically whatever your total is for marketing that you've spent for the year. Say this year I spent 20 grand on marketing, and then I gain 200 clients or something. Essentially, it costs me, wait, let me do the math. So essentially, it would cost me $100 to gain a client. It cost me $100 to get one customer. If I spend 20 grand in marketing and I only get 200 clients, it cost me $100 to get a customer. Ava, I'm not going to come out right now. Go back downstairs. We're going to eat dinner in a second. I will be down in 5 minutes. So anyway, you got your customer acquisition costs. That's how much it costs to get a client. Some companies it's 100, 150. They really try to keep it below a certain number. But it's kind of crazy to think about it that way. Like, wow, I'm spending a lot of money just to get this one client, you know? Then you'll kind of think twice about charging 99 bucks for a house wash, you know? Um, but what I'm saying is, if it costs it, I haven't done, like I said, I haven't done my numbers yet, right? But if it costs $100 to gain a client, I feel like doing this window cleaning offer is like a sure way. It's like a foot in the door move, right? It's really trying, we're trying to get our foot in the door. This is a good way to get our foot in the door. So if they hit us up for an estimate for a house wash, window cleaning, gutter cleaning, and they're just skeptical, they think our price is too high, or they don't want to move forward with it, it's pretty rare that when someone contacts us, they're not gonna at least get their exterior windows done, right? It's $1 a pane. They might spend 30 bucks or 32 bucks getting their exterior windows cleaned. All they have to do is remove their screens and clean their screens themselves. They can get their exterior windows cleaned for 30 something bucks. Why not? You know, homeowners don't want to get on ladders and hang out the window and all for a window cleaning that doesn't turn out very good. So it gives us an opportunity to get in front of them. My guys are freaking loved by everybody. They've gotten more tips from clients than I ever have. But it kind of makes sense. Some people are funny about tipping the business owner, you know, but they get tips a lot, and I get really good reviews on them. So anyway, what I'm getting at is, if we can at least get in front of them and do a service, even if it's cheap, then I think the probability that they're going to hire us to do a house wash or hire us to do something else goes way, way, way up. And it's happened quite a bit. We had a older couple. Here's a perfect example. We had an older couple. They've contacted me. This year was 3 times they've contacted me for a window cleaning estimate. And I almost didn't go to the estimate because I was like, they're sweet people, but I was like, come on, like what? Why do you keep having to do estimates if you don't want us to, if you back out? So anyway, I went out there. We did the estimate. They're like, yeah, let's go ahead and do the window cleaning, and they actually did the inside and the outside. But they were a little skeptical. They wanted they wanted their house washed. The first time they contacted us was about house washing and stuff. They've been wanting their house washed, but they're just a little skeptical. So anyway, we did the windows, blew it out of the park. I mean, their windows hadn't been cleaned in years. They were they were awful. They were really bad, and they were so aesthetic. And they ended up signing up for quarterly window cleaning, and they ended up getting a house wash after the first window cleaning, which basically they're getting their windows cleaned every 2 months. And they had got their windows cleaned, and then 2 months later we were out there doing the house wash for over 500 bucks. I think it was 550 bucks, and then another window cleaning. So boom chakalaka. All right, that's about 30 minutes I've been on here. So new videos coming soon. I actually got quite a few videos put together and stored on my phone. Just haven't uploaded them yet. So, well, they're not completely edited is kind of what's holding me up. But appreciate y'all, man. I haven't been super active on Facebook, or on YouTube, but we'll try and change that. I know I've gotten quite a few requests from guys wanting to understand more of the technical side of how the equipment works, downstreaming, yada yada. If that's something you're interested in, remember we got a blog post on teamwashlife.com, like literally a blog post. I've wrote every single blog, and they can be helpful for understanding some more stuff. It's kind of a hidden gem, if you will. What was I wanting to? I think I already said it. I want to make some videos more so on the technical, how our equipment works and understanding how downstream injecting works, difference between 12 volt. I guess I'd go as far as saying kind of some more of the more basic stuff, but there's a lot of guys tuning into the channel who are just starting off, so still got to throw those little refresher courses out there and stuff. I don't want my channel to turn into something that's too advanced or more for a select audience of guys who are moving into a different phase in their business, like employees and stuff. So, all right, we got some cool plans ahead. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back soon.